All right, I think I'm live. I think I am live. So, what I'm going to do is just wait because I know there's a delay. So, let me know as soon as you tell me you can see and hear me, then I will make a start. Haha, hello. Thank you, Sam. Good. I'm glad you can see and hear me. Right, we've got a few people here already. This is Brill. Okay, so firstly, hi to the ones I can remember: Neve and Dexter and Sam and Philip and Matt. Clark, you're here. Hi, Clark. Hello, Ruth. You've just joined. Danique. Oh, we've got SS. I think is in here too. Thanks for rejoining, SS. I noticed you did. Um, who else have we got? Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Tea Time Builds. Hello, hello. Good. Right. So I've got you all. Brill. Okay. So just quickly, I'm going to give away some memberships right now. So bear with me and I will do that. Uh, membership gifting. Here we go. So let's see who has them. So we've got, oh, hi, Mariana. Rockin' Rollin' My Soul. Married Bueno. Puzzling Lamb. Me Own Heart, and Sharon S. Oh, some new ones there. Some names I recognise, but some new ones been gifted. So brilliant. There you go. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy that. And so with that done, we're gonna make a start again on the Pokemon puzzle. Now, just very quickly, I had a bit of a mishap yesterday and I lost a piece, a little plate that attaches the camera to my tripod, the normal tripod that I use. And I've had to buy a new one, but I don't have it yet. It's coming tomorrow. So I'm actually right now using my old tripod, which holds the camera up fine and it all looks fine, but it's just a little bit, it's not as sort of sturdy as the other one. It's a little bit on the wobbly side. So I'm going to try not to bang the table too much, but if it does wobble a little bit, I apologize. That's the reason. But I'll be back using the other one from tomorrow. So yes, just to point that out just very quickly before we start. Hopefully it'll be fine though. Oh, and also to say yes, I am wearing a Christmas jumper. I told you. See, on the the Halloween live stream, I was like, right, as soon as Halloween's over, Christmas pretty much starts in our house. Well, it has. Christmas jumpers are out. And I went to see a Christmas movie today. It was good too. Right, who else has joined? Leslie, hi. Love the username Rock and Roll in my soul. I know, I thought that too. Puzzling Lamb, what's your channel? Yeah, Puzzling Lamb. Yes, and I've heard of a Puzzling Lamb as well. So it's great having some different people joining as members. A lot of the same names come up, so it's nice to see kind of a variety. Too early for Christmas. Not until after Thanksgiving at the end of November. Oh well, decorations up yet. Not got decorations. It's just I was in the shops the other day and all these lovely Christmas jumpers were just everywhere, so I couldn't really resist. But I went to see Red One today. I've been seeing trailers for that and I've been really wanting to go and see it. So the kids and I were a bit of a loose end earlier on, so I was like, right, we'll just go and see it. It was brilliant. It was brilliant. The Puzzling Lamb. Yeah, I got a membership. So you did. Thanks for joining. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, plus we don't have Thanksgiving, so we don't really need to wait till that's done. Anyway, right, okay. So Pokemon. Let's talk Pokemon. As you can see here, I'm working on the blue section today. I've done the green and I've done most of the grey. And I do think that I might possibly have a few pieces in my sorted piles. Um, from the green and the grey section, but not many. But if I find them, I'll definitely put them to one side so I can fill those in. So I've got a lot of sorted piles for this. There seems to be quite a lot of Pokemon jammed into this section. And so I'm going to try and go through them all. Literally got two box lids full of them. and they're already starting to invade each other. So I'm gonna keep that handy as well, so I can point to the different Pokemon. It's not Christmas until I see the Coke advert. Ah, well, you see, I've not seen the Coke advert yet, I don't think, but I did buy a bottle of Coke Zero the other day and it had Santa on it. Does that count? You can trust a shop to put these things on, though, eh? Lol. Okay, so now again, I've done my research and I think I know all the names. But I am sure a Pokemon expert in the chat, if there's any of you there, will correct me if I'm wrong. But I think I've got the names. So first of all, let's start this side. These are the edge pieces from this section. So this section's in the top left corner. So it takes up, there's quite a lot of edge in this one, unlike in the grey one. So there are the edge pieces from this particular section. I'll let you off that one, right? And this one here, this brown pile here, is this Pokemon here, which is called Kingler, I think. Kingler. And there may be a bit of overlap here, may have some from the brown section. There's a few brown Pokemon in the brown section, but I think I've mostly got Kingler in there. This one is, now then, I struggle to pronounce this name. So just bear with me here. This pile is this Pokemon here, which is called Gyarados. Is that right? Is that how you pronounce it? Gyarados? It's not spelt Gyarados. There's a Y right at the beginning of it. But I had to actually look it up how to pronounce it and listen to it and it came out Gyarados. So if I'm saying it right, then obviously don't pick me up on it. But if I'm not saying it right, or if I'm really butchering it, somebody tell me in the chat. So that pile there is this here, and actually Gyarados is partially built because there's his mouth right there. And the reason I've got quite a lot of his mouth built up is because I had a lot of these pink pieces sorted out. When I was doing I think it was the grey section or the green, no, the grey. And I was starting to put them together and I was like thinking they were maybe part of Licky Tongue or something. And I was like, well, I can't see where these go. I don't know where these go. And then it turns out to be the big Gyarados' big Licky Tongue thing. And so yeah, that's his mouth. His mouth's actually together. Pronounced Gyarados. Gyarados. Okay. Gyarados. Right. Wasn't too far off. That isn't how they said it on the internet. I'm gonna have to write a letter of complaint. Gyarados. Okay, that is how I'll say it. Thank you, Philip. So that's Gyarados. So we've done Kingler, the edges, Gyarados. And this pile here is this is background pieces. So all the blue background and any of this kind of jaggedy edge as well. That's that pile. This pile now. I think this pile might be quite heavily missorted. I am certain that some of the pieces in here are correct, but I'm also certain that some of them go in other parts of the puzzle. But I always err on the side of caution with this puzzle because what I don't want at the end is gaps or not many if I can avoid it. So if I'm not sure, I chuck them in anyway. But this pile here is this Pokemon here that looks like a seal, and this one's called Dugong. Dugong. So that's that pile there. So that's that box. Then here we have, I'm trying to get it sort of under the light so you can see it a bit better. It's a bit shadowed there. This pile here is easy peasy. It's the only yellow pile really, and that is Psyduck. There's Psyduck. This pile here was pretty easy to spot. You've got Poliwag in here. So that's this guy with the big spiral on his tummy. So that's Poliwag. This pile here in the top right is Squirtle, which is this little cute little turtle looking thing here. And the one next to him is, I believe, an evolved version of Squirtle. That's War Turtle there, which is him there. And then we have the evolved version of him. I think I've got this right. Which is this guy, Blastoise, and that is this giant pile here. Blastoise and Gyarados are like the biggest ones, so they're the biggest piles. I think there might be a little bit of missorting, but mostly their colours were pretty obvious. But there is some sort of beige on the front of Blastoise and also the kind of the underside of Gyarados as well, sort of a yellowy beige. So hopefully I've managed to find all those pieces, but we'll see. Time will tell. And that just leaves this pile here, which is Vaporeon, just there, this one in the middle. So there's quite a lot of Pokemon in this one, and I've got piles for each Pokemon and also the background and the edges. I just hope there isn't too much mis-sorting going on. I think if there's going to be any mis-sorting, it's going to be with this guy, Dugong. But I'm not going to start with him. I actually think I'm going to start with the smaller ones like I usually do. So I'll go with like Squirtle and Poliwag and Wartortle. And maybe the Edge as well. And yeah, that's it. So that is how I've sorted it. Hopefully, I've done it fairly accurately. And so, yeah, I'll pop that over to one side just now. And we'll go with these smaller ones. Psyduck might possibly have some missorts because there's quite a lot of yellow Pokemon in this puzzle. And that's quite a big pile, and Psyduck's not that big really in this section, so I may have some missorts with him, but as I say, we'll see. What I tend to do if I'm not sure is I just throw them in anyway to try and avoid gaps. Married, hello! Hi everyone, thanks for the membership, Vicky. You are welcome. You are welcome. Well, thank you for joining. Hope you enjoy. Um, right, and let's grab Poliwag as well. And yeah, we'll just start off with those. And get puzzling. Right, can you see this fine? It's nice and focused. I mean, it looks fine to me, but my screen's quite small, so just let me know if I need to adjust the focus or anything. So a Poliwag I think is a good one to start with because he has that really obvious spiral right on his tummy, and I think he's gonna be hopefully pretty easy to put together. So there we are. Spiral is almost done already. And then I'm trying to be really gentle. I really don't want to rattle the table because I know that tripod can be quite wobbly. Right, and he's got big googly eyes. Look, he's quite cute, isn't he, Poliwag? And and he's got a pink nose. I've got him the wrong way there. That's it. There. No, okay, so I've got a bit missing from his eye. Hang on a minute. Where do you go? There. Is that a bit of his? I think that's a bit of his tail. I hope. There we are. So, Dexter, I know you've finished yours. Is anybody in the chat working on this puzzle just now? Or kind of just working on it generally at the moment? Hi, Natalie. Yeah, it's fine. Good. I'm glad. Thank you, Neve. I don't even think that goes in this pile. I think that's maybe migrated from another pile. Looks like it might be a war turtle. Right. I'm not sure about that. All that yet. Right, so I'm fairly certain these belong to him, but I can't get them attached just yet. So we'll pop him up there for now. Came together pretty quick though. So let's have a go at Squirtle now. Clark, you were working on this puzzle, weren't you? Are you working on your Pokemon puzzle just now? I've seen a few people have finished it recently on Instagram, so that's really cool. There. Oh, Squirtle's cute. I like the water type ones. Now then, he's got a little shell. So that goes there. I think I might have a bit missing there though. Ah, it's fine, as long as it holds together. Again, I think that might be... Oh, I don't know actually, that might belong to this guy. That's almost certainly his hand. That one? That way? No, that way. I don't know now. There goes there. That goes there. It's his little foot. Not sure. There, that goes there. And that goes there. Uh, Hang on. Me shamefully working on a 1,000-piece World of Alice puzzle. Oh, nice. Lawrence King. Shameful because it's not 5,000 pieces long. Not at all. Not at all. I love 1,000-piece puzzles. It's just I know that there's a few people puzzling along with this one, so I'm interested to see where they're at. As I say, I know Dexter's finished. It was really a lot of fun. We'll probably build it again, lol. We'll sort different next time. So how will you sort next time? Do you sort it by colour this time, right? Will you sort more by section next time, do you think? Cannot watch you and do a puzzle at the same time. I seem to be one of those people that cannot chew gum and walk at the same time. Oh, okay. No, I get that. I definitely get that. I'm the same way, Clark. This is definitely an awesome puzzle image. Love it. Yeah, it's really good to live stream. I'm really pleased that I chose this puzzle to do it, to kind of experiment on. That one I don't think belongs to this. And I don't think that belongs to Squirtle either. But we've definitely got a little Squirtle there. So now we'll move on to War Turtle. I was going to start a one cable follow Pokemon and tidied it away somewhere safe before Halloween. Can't remember where I put it. Well, it must be safe then, if you can't remember where you put it. Um, how would you sort? Curious because I hate sorting. Yeah, I'm curious. How would you sort differently? Curious to know. Uh, there's no shame in 1,000 piece for or any size as long as you're having fun. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. I'm so impressed with your sorting. This approach is hopeless for me. I'm lucky to find all the blue pieces. Dexter agreed. Yeah, well, yeah, the thing is, I don't like sorting. And with this one, I've really been forced to do it very, very meticulously. Because I'm not necessarily just doing it by color. I'm trying to separate out all the sections. So that's not necessarily easy, particularly when you take into account, the fact that not all the sections are of the same coloured Pokemon. So there's a lot of blue Pokemon in the blue section, but there's also a white one and a yellow one, and you've got Kingler who's kind of brown, and so it basically means sorting, but with just way more attention to every piece. So it just takes longer. It just takes a long time. And I do get impatient, and I do rush it sometimes. So yeah, I've had to really be quite disciplined with sorting this puzzle. I don't think this belongs to him. I don't know who it does belong to. But I don't think it's. Oh wait, maybe it's Kingler. Might be Kingler. I think that belongs to the crab. Um. So yeah. So it's. I mean, I'm sort of good at it if I'm careful with it. Let's put it that way. But I can be quite lazy with sorting as well. So um. Yeah. But probably if I wasn't doing this on a live stream, I would I would be sorting by color as well. And generally, I would be doing it by section, but I would have bits of like, so for example, if I started working on the yellow section, I would have bits of other Pokemon coming together, like Psyduck and some of the yellow ones from the pink section. So it'd be more bitty, but I would have more space to do that. Whereas for the live stream, I've really just got the space that's under the camera, and I can add pieces in off the camera, to sections I've already completed, but largely I would like to try and do as much of the section as I can on the live stream. So that's the idea with this really. But it's much more detailed than I would usually do. Having said that, because I'm doing it over quite a long period of time, because I'm live streaming it, I'm not sorting them all in one go. I can do it, come away from it, do it again, come away from it, and it doesn't get me kind of bored to tears. I sorted by actual colour this time. Next time I would sort more by section, yeah. Or at least by similar Pokemon and background separate. Yeah, I'm good at sorting. I've done it once. I think next time would be easier to recognise a different Pokemon slash section. Oh yeah, definitely. If you've done it before, I would say so. Sorry, I meant not good at sorting. Oh, I'm sure you're better than you think you are. Jessica, yes, me, I finally bought it and have done the green section. Now doing the blue. Oh, are you working on it right now, Jessica? I think green was a good one to start with because I feel like a lot of the Pokemon in the green section are actually green. So it's kind of maybe not quite as taxing to sort. Right? No, that's not right. Oh, that's his leg. It's his leg. Wait, that's his wee hand. I don't see any more of his shell. So I think I might have a wee bit missing from that. What? Why do I feel like I should have that? Wait, it goes there. It goes there. Got it, got it, got it. You've got it gets confusing when you've got Pokemon kind of blocking other Pokemon because then you get so like for example with Wartortle, he's right in front of Vaporeon. So you've got some of Vaporeon's colours in his pieces, and it really confuses me. Uh, see, like that's Vaporeon, but that's also his ear. So that would go there. Um, so that's that. Um, so War Turtle has actually got a slightly lighter yellowish coloured front than Squirtle. And Blastoise has a similar kind of color on his front as well. So sometimes it was difficult to figure out which piece belonged to who because they were very similar looking. But I mean, if you at least if you know it's in the same section, then you can, you know, still sort of figure out which one it goes with eventually. Now that I don't know about that. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's his eye. Okay, got it. Dexter, thanks for sharing. Yeah, thanks, Dexter. Yeah, I think I would. I think if I was doing it not on a live stream, I would have done it differently. Probably how you have done it, Dexter. And then if I was going to do it again, I would, experiment similarly to you. That goes. See that I had a Squirtle piece in the War Turtle pieces. Nope, that doesn't attach yet. Wait a minute, I've got it the wrong way. There we go. That goes there. I think that must go there somewhere. That there. Oh, it's going to be some bits I can't link together on this, I think. There. Where do you go? Would be obvious, right? Hmm. Have I got that right? Yeah, got that right. Uh, um. Oh dear, I'm struggling already. Why do I feel like these should be going in? There, that goes there. So is that his leg? No. Wait. What is that? Oh, that's his arm. Oh, yeah, okay, I've got it. I've got it. There, it goes there. It just doesn't attach yet. Oh, that's very frustrating. There, that bit can attach now. Good. That's his leg. You can just see some of the bottom edge of the section there. That's Vaporeon, but actually it goes as part of Squirtle. I don't know who that is. I think I've got that in the wrong pile. And I don't know who that belongs to. What about this one? Not sure about that either. Okay, so there's a few gaps still in these three. But we can see who they are and hopefully fill them out if I find them in other piles. I'm wondering if Vaporeon might be a good one to go for next because he is right between War Turtle and Poliwag and right underneath Squirtle. So he could potentially link those three together. So I think I might move on to Vaporeon just now. Have we had more people join? Cyanbird, hello! Hey, thanks for joining. Fog, I noticed that this exact same image seems to be available from Ravensburger as a 1,000 piece puzzle. I should have done this first to get familiar with the image. Oh, I know they do a few 1,000 piece Pokemon puzzles, but I didn't know they did this same image on a smaller puzzle. Well, that's a good idea. It's a good idea to familiarize yourself. SS. Didn't find the actual building of this one very hard. My biggest problem was dealing with all the pieces in a small space. But I felt I had pieces everywhere. Yeah. That's one of the drawbacks with the foam board method. I mean, it works, but you do feel like you're just kind of moving pieces around and there's boxes and boxes of them. I don't feel as much like that now I've got the big board, but now I'm working on more than one large piece count puzzle at a time. I have boxes of pieces all over again. It does feel a bit like that. It's just, I suppose, I'm just cramming more into a smaller space, I guess. So that's gonna be how it is. Same for me. So many foam boards. 12. Wow, 12's a lot. How big are the foam boards, Clark? Dexter, interesting that I would build more like Vicky is for space/piece management, and she would spread out more and build like I did. Just find it really interesting. Well, yeah, but yeah. If I wasn't doing it on live stream, but that's because I do have more room when I'm using my big board. So, it would be fine just to have bits building up all over, and you'd get like a nice overview of that. So space really does, it can dictate how you build the puzzle, definitely. Hi Rachel, how are you? Dexter, I hear you. My dining room table has become my puzzle table. Won't be having people over anytime soon with this hobby, lol. Ah, the dinner table getting sacrificed for puzzling. Claudia, hi all. Finally here as well. Hi, thanks for joining, Claudia. Dexter Clark, yes, I had about 10 boards, but it was 20 boxes, containers of pieces that I'd sorted out. I think so. Okay, so again, it depends on how you sort. Now, I have boxes with piles in, but the vast majority of this puzzle is just still all mixed in the box. But that's because I did my sorting in a phased way, which does get repetitive, but it means that you've not got lots of piles lying around while you wait to build them. Does that make sense? Phase sorting really has been a bit of a it's been a bit of a game changer for me actually. Um yes, Sam, and green is a small section. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is one of the smaller ones. Didn't know they did this puzzle as a 1K too. No, I didn't either. I've never seen that. Never seen that, Philip. Actually, talking about tables, right? So, um, you've got me thinking. Has anybody ever used or has anybody got one of these tables? I see them a lot on like Instagram and stuff like that. I think it's like meant to be like a board gaming type of table. You do see them advertised for people using them for puzzles as well. Um, and it's basically like a big coffee table type thing with like channels, boards along the top, and you just pull them out, and then inside is just kind of like a lowered section. And then you can put attachments on the side where you can put your drink or your snacks or whatever. And then if you want to stop to eat something, you put the panels back in and it just becomes a table and everything underneath is hidden. And then you can eat off it and then wipe it off and then take it out and then you carry on building. Um, or playing or whatever it is you're doing. I don't know what they're called, gaming tables, I suppose. I just wondered, has anybody ever used one? Seen one? Had one? What do you think? What do you think those might be like? I mean, I don't I mean they're not big enough to house a huge puzzle like this, but in terms of like not having to use your dining table, I actually think they look really quite good. But also one of the things that slightly bothers me about them, the ones I've seen anyway, are that they're like lowered down. So there's like a raised bit that you would have to reach over to then do a puzzle if you're going to do a puzzle on it. I don't know how that if that would annoy me or not. But anyway, let me know if you've seen anything like that. I'm sorry I have to say this, but I'm gonna do something else tonight. Okay. Something other than a puzzle, you mean? Neve? Right, so I've got Vaporeon out here as I'm not certain how well I've sorted Vaporeon, but I guess we'll soon see. You can kind of tell. So Vaporeon has sort of like fin-like features. Got like a definite like fishy kind of tail and fins around its head and things like that. So that was fairly easy to spot. See that? Now I think that's a bit of Wartortle's ear. Yeah, it is. Just around there somewhere. But there is a little bit of Vaporeon on it. Um, I think I'd be worried if drink got spilt or food crumbs got onto the jigsaw. Yeah, but it's like completely covered up, I think. It's almost like I don't know how you describe it. You know, like wood laminate flooring, how it like clicks under like that, and it just creates this surface that, there's no gaps in the surface. It's sort of a bit like that, like panels. So if you cover it up, it just looks like a table, and then you would wipe it, and then you'd move the boards off. I mean, I suppose there's a chance that crumbs could get through. Um, but I don't think there's gaps in the boards. Uh, I've seen the gaming tables at UK Games Expo. Beautiful but expensive. Yeah, I bet they are. Yeah, there's I forget what the name of the company is on Instagram, and I don't think they're UK based, so I don't even think I could get one from them. But there's a company that I keep seeing pop up, and their tables look really nice, but they they also look quite pricey. I don't dare look at the price, to be fair. Um, but yeah, I just wondered if anybody had any thoughts about those. I board game, and I have a friend who has this table. They're okay, like you said, they dip, so they can be a bit annoying. Yeah, it looks really quite low. Like it's big, which I don't know, feels a bit uncomfortable for me if you keep having to reach in, like you're reaching into a hole. Um, they do have inbuilt cup holders, which is nice. Lol. Yeah, I well, this one I keep seeing has little attachments. You can take them on and off and snacks in, or you can use like the wee pots for your dice and counters and that kind of thing. I mean, I don't board game, but I imagine there can be a lot of loose pieces involved when you board gaming. I myself use a drafting board. It's big enough for a 2,000 piece puzzle. Yeah, I mean, that's it. You can always put a board on top of a table, can't you? And then move the board off. Um, I mean, that's again the nice thing about foam boards. You can stack them. When trying one. Shame I can't borrow one. I don't know that I'd have room for a very big one, but it'd be kind of cool to go like in front of my couch when I'm watching a movie or something, and I can do a little puzzle. Okay, right. So these are the Vaporeon pieces. And his frill thing is quite obvious. So I'm gonna just separate those bits out. Because they're like a yellowy colour. Um, so now then, wait a minute. Is that right? Ah, wait a minute. No, that goes that way. I don't know now. I'm getting confused already. Yeah, there, that's it. So that's the one on the right of his head. And this one is on the left side. There. There we go. Squirtle. Okay, so I can attach Squirtle already there, just on the top there of Vaporeon. There's his eyes. Now then, that's his other army. Yay! Okay, so we've got the frills attached. Don't know if I've got that piece. That looks like it goes. Oh, that's the top of his head. There, that's it. I think you definitely have to use the different colours with this, because I mean he's largely sort of a bluish colour, but you've got white and yellow and dark blue and things in there as well. That, well, that's the top of his head. So I'll leave that there because there's more of Vaporeon on that than there is War Turtle. Now then. Oh, what's everybody saying? Javier, hello, how are you? Sam, I have a 4x6 sheet of plywood sitting on the top of two Kallax 2x2. Oh, right. So are the Kallax kind of back to back, as it were, and then you just have the, or are they flat? Um, this is Kallax. It's obviously a bigger version, but yeah, I like the Kallax. Um, I got hubby to glue some wooden trim to a sheet of thick MDF. It actually works really well and affordable too. Yeah, my board is MDF. The only thing I didn't like about MDF was the color of it, and I don't think it's that easy to paint without kind of like sanding it and all that stuff. So I covered it in the vinyl. It works really well as well. I'm gonna do diamond art tonight. Oh, okay. That sounds fun. Nice, Neve. What image are you working on? It's called LAC. Am I reading that right? LAC? SS. Vicky makes some bills. Tell us about the Harry Potter Battle of the YouTubers. Thank you for asking. Okay, so this is we're sort of doing it under the title of Battle of the YouTube Puzzlers, but it is only the three of us, Jeanette and Donna Louise and I, and it is more of a puzzle along. So we're not actually racing each other. Um, but yeah, the three of us are doing it. We're going to put together um two each 3D puzzles. So we've got Harry Potter 3D puzzles from Rebbit 3D, and they were gifted to us from Rebbit. So Rebbit are actually sponsoring this, and yeah, it's part of the Diagon Alley collection. So there's 6 sets in total, and because it was only the three of us doing it, we got two each, and so we're all building two. And yeah, I mean, we asked Judy and Juby if they wanted to join, but they couldn't do it for various reasons. So it's just the three of us. So that's it. Kind of worked out that we ended up with two each. But yeah, that's what that is, and that is tomorrow, and it starts at, well, here in the UK it starts at 8 o'clock p.m. and so in Slovenia that's 9, and in, oh, thanks, Matt. Oh, bless you, thank you. And in New Zealand, I think it falls at, oh, it's like the next day. It's like the Sunday morning in New Zealand. But if you look, it's a live chat. It's a premiere, so it has live chat, but it's not like a live stream like this. It's videos we've all already made and uploaded, and then it'll start. Donna Louise is first. So her video's first. So if you go and check out her premiere, it will tell you what the time is local to you, what time it starts, and it'll be hers, and then straight after that it will redirect to mine, and then straight after that it will redirect to Jeanette's, and that's the order we're doing it in. But yeah, that's what it is. I'm really looking forward to it. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the puzzles. Say too much because obviously you can hear all about my thoughts on it in the video, but I really, really enjoyed it. It was really good. I've not built many 3D puzzles, some, but not many, and I really liked it. It was good. So that's what that is. Thank you for asking, though. Now then, I've missed a load of chat. One second. Uh, yeah, you got it the first time, right? It's like the word lack, but without the K. Oh, okay, cool, nice, Luna. Yeah. So I thought I'd missed more out than I thought. So yeah, that's what that is. But if you've got any other questions, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. It's Rabbit 3D. They used to be branded Huz 3D. If you haven't heard of Rabbit, it's Puzz 3D, but they rebranded and changed the name to Rabbit 3D, and quite a few years ago now, actually. But that's who that is. So it's really good. It was really good fun to do, and we're all going to be there in the chat, um, chatting with you all if you join us. It's a public live chat, so anyone can join and just chat away with us. It should be really good. Now then, I have some white bits here that I've put in here that are possibly the frills on Vaporeon, but they might also be dugong. Um, that might also belong to him. So I may possibly have done a bit of mis-sorting, but I don't know for certain. Like I think that might actually be dugong. Um, that I think goes there. Sorry, I'm just concentrating a wee bit because I'm slowing down now. I'm slowing down. Don't know if you noticed. See now that, yeah, I think this belongs. I think this is actually a bit of dugong here. I don't know if you can see that. His little flipper. I think that's actually that, but I've mistaken it for the wee frills around Vaporeon's head. But that's okay. We're still in the same section at least. So it's not a problem if I inadvertently build up another Pokemon as I go. Yeah, I think that might be as well. Um, the Calyx are at each side and run towards the wall. The working surface is faux suede, but have covered it with waterproof mattress protector and thick blanket as cap protection when not in use. Yes, good idea. Good idea. Um, no. Right, yeah. So I think I've got quite a lot of dugong here. So I need to figure out. Now he's got little spikes on his tail. So that could be something that will help me figure it out. There we go. On that one. What's that? Ah, see. There we go again, look. War turtle. Right, so I'm going to put war turtle down here just to get my bearings a bit. Because that's just that there. That's war turtle's ear, and that's Vaporeon's tail. Just there. Talking of cats, Saw Grace has been helping build the Mystical Dragon Forest puzzle. Yeah. um, yeah, in case nobody saw that, I actually I put up I put a picture up on Instagram, but I know not everybody's on Instagram. Um, But I also put up a progress video very recently of my progress on the magical dragon forest puzzle. And so I decided to take pity on Grace and let him come in. And he came in and just had a whale of a time just kind of lying on the puzzle and generally getting in the way. Now, I can't see where that goes. Hang on. Where did you go? Oh, wait. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Right, okay. I can't tell. I can't tell anymore. Yeah, he was rolling around and really having fun, just lying on the puzzle. Now the Dragon Forest puzzle is really far into it now. Like I don't have too much left. I've got the water at the bottom and some other patches still to do, but I sort of felt okay because I knew when he comes in, the worry is obviously he'll jump up and just mess everything up. Um, but I sort of felt like it was done enough to, let him come in. So I did. I let him in, and he jumped up, of course. But he sort of stayed mostly at this top end and rolled around, and it was quite well formed by that point. So he didn't make too much of a mess. He almost sent my sorted pieces flying, which would have probably made me cry if he'd have connected with those, but I managed to save them. So yeah, he's been helping me out. Uh, yes, Grace was just adorable in that video. I saw that post. Yeah, he's just, I don't know, he's just, he's so lovely. You can't really get mad at him. Oh, okay, so that's the big spike thing sticking out of his head. Right, that's one of the things that's throwing me here. You just can't stay peed off with him. It's just too, I don't know. He's just lovely. He's a lovely cat. Um, and I don't mind letting him in. I enjoy letting him in. It just has to be, not too dangerous, if that makes sense. Not too dangerous to let him in. Right. So that's the end of his tail, and that actually attaches to Poliwag. Oh, wait a minute. Does that go there? No. Darn. Wait. Wait. There we go. Yes. Oh, I've attached Poliwag. Good. Yes, I'm pleased about that. Pleased about that. So I think it's sort of like that. Still haven't figured that one out yet. I feel like that's a bit of yes it is. Bit of war turtle. Yay, nice. Yeah, I know it's nice when you can put bits together. Really good. That goes along his back. So the gap goes there. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That also goes along his back, I think. And I've got a little bit of Psyduck there. Alright, have we got any more? Yes, that goes there. This is just... And that goes there. Okay, slow but sure. Getting there. That is Poliwag as well. So Poliwag's got like a little tail that's behind Vaporeon. There. So they're quite sort of, one overlaps the other quite a lot. And then we've got, that's the top of War Turtle's head. So maybe we can get him attached here somehow. Yes. No. Darn it. No. What about... Was that... Oh, I don't know. Do you know, I think that's a bit of Porygon. I think that's from the grey section. But I did think I would find some pieces from the grey section. I also have a really obvious missing piece from Venusaur, and I think that might be in here somewhere as well. I think that's Porygon. So, let me see. Hang on. Grace is an angel compared to mine. Oh, hi, Lisa. You snuck in. Misty used to lay there and chew on pieces. Well, he does, sometimes he does. He sort of, you can see him thinking it out, right? He's quite savvy. Um, so I had, when he was laid on the puzzle board, I had a pile of pieces down at the bottom end down here, and it was just piled up. And it's like, he knows the difference between all these boring flat pieces that are all interlocked and nice, and just a pile of pieces. And he kept going, he sort of turned himself around and just sort of laid like that, so that we're right in front of his paws. And he just sort of sat there, and I looked at him, and then he sort of started to, like, and I'd go, no, and he'd go, and I'd go, no, and and he knows he's not supposed to do it. And he tries to sneak his way across. So I ended up having to kind of turn him around again and put him on the safe bit of the puzzle. So I think if I didn't have one eye on him, he would. I think he probably would pick up a piece and chew on it, but it's fine as long as I'm in here with him. But he's not daft. And often I think he knows what's going to get my attention, so he'll just do it deliberately. The water type Pokemon are slowly coming together. Yeah, they are. They're not going too badly, are they? It's just, it's gappy. Eight gaps. Now then, that is a bit of his tail, I think, down here, because we've got a tiny bit of Gyarados. Gyarados. Like Gyarados is quite a bright blue, so the colours in him stand out. Um, Now then, that I don't think that's quite the right shade of blue. Maybe is it? No, it's not the same as Porygon either. I'm not sure about that one at the moment. That's Porygon. It's frustrating I didn't notice this at the time when I was actually sorting. That's the side of his face. Yay, there we go. It's possible that some pieces in the dugong pile belong in this pile as well. I may have missorted like the other way. Um, I think that might be part of his tail as well. There. Be good to get his tail sorted if I can. He's got like little bits of white on him. Um, oh wait, there, it goes there. I'm having to use the image quite a lot, so I'm sort of looking. I've got the poster here, and it's handy just to have it close because I'm having to check the image quite a bit on this one. See now that, where does that go? There, that goes there. I really would love to get a bit more of his tail together. What's that? Oh, wait. There. I guess that's a bit of his face. It was throwing me because it was yellow on it. Cats totally know what gets your attention. Mine paws / digs at the pieces in a box. I think he just knows it annoys me. Yeah, it's like they know they stop instantly when you look at them or say the name or anything. Well, Grace does. It's so nice that I don't get adverts anymore. Yeah, yeah, you'll be enjoying that. Maybe that goes there. It does. Yep. Yeah, okay. It's a little bit more of the tail done. There you go. That goes in his body. I think that's Porygon again. So I've found a few here from the grey section. I'm just putting them over there out the way, so I definitely know it doesn't belong in this section. That's a little bit of his ear there. There, War Turtle. So he's getting a bit more attached now. Could do with attaching this though. Ah, there we go. Yay! And we've got, well, I can attach his ear as well there. So that's a bit more of War Turtle. That goes there, but I don't know if I can. Oh, it's Porygon. Found quite a bit of Porygon. There we go, that goes there. Ah, that goes at the top. So, what is that? I'm not sure what that is. Don't know about that one. I feel like that might belong to War Turtle. Yeah, there it goes there. And I think here I've got quite a bit that. I think that belongs in the yellow section. I think that's that big ball thing. So, see over here in the yellow section, you've got this big guy up here. And he's kind of like an off-white colour. He's not pure white, but there's a few others that aren't pure white as well. So I think this might belong to like his eyebrow or something. So I think that's from the yellow section. But I have mistakenly thought it was one of the blue ones. Um, Hang on. You're lucky you've had a couple myself already tonight. Oh gosh, that sucks. More annoying than sucks. Yeah, why don't you get YouTube Premium? Yeah, it is annoying because I mean you can skip, I guess, but I suppose you depends how much you're willing to pay to get rid of them, or if you can put up with them. I mean, I have it playing on my iPad, so I can see it out the corner of my eye when an advert comes up. But I don't. I try to have it so they come on as infrequently as possible. But that's about the only control I have over it, unfortunately. Now then, there's some grey here. Is that Poliwag? Possible. Because there's some grey in Poliwag, like in his tail. But it's hard to tell. I don't know where that goes either. Alright, so I think they might belong up here with Dugong. That goes there. And that I'm not sure. So I've got a few here where I'm not certain. Ah, wait a minute. Yeah, that goes there. That's a little tiny bit of Psyduck there. And these I'm not sure. Oh, now wait a minute. Is that... Ah, there we go. What's that piece? Well, I've got a bent prong there, so that one didn't go in very easily. I don't think I can get any more in just yet, unless I can get some of... See, that looks like... Yeah, that goes there. There we go. A little bit of polywag there. And then that's his eye, but I don't have the bit that attaches that, unfortunately. I'm not sure about that one. And I don't know about that one. Some similar colours, so it can make it a bit confusing. That could either be polywag or a tiny wee bit of wartortle. So I don't know about that one either. So we've got a nice cluster in the middle anyway of Pokemon that have come together. What time are we on? That's cool, right? We've been going about an hour, just over an hour. So I think I can move on to another Pokemon. I'm just not sure which one. I think I might do Kingler. Him. He goes above Squirtle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over a bit. And then I can work on Kingler just here. And then I'll move him into position when I've sorted him. I'm going to move, I think this might be dugong pieces over here. So I'm just going to move those there. And these are kind of miscellaneous. I'm not sure where they go yet. Where's Kingler? That's the question now. Here he is, over here. So he's mostly brown, but he's a crab. So obviously he's got quite thin legs, so you can see blue background in a lot of his pieces. But there is also some black, where his claws are. I'll show you what I mean. So he, so if you look here, he's got like black here, and there's a tiny wee bit of black there. And this sort of rich, kind of orangey brown next to black is repeated in the red section here with this Pokemon here. I don't know what this one's called, but you can see the similar colours. So I think, and the same here, look, with this, is that Eevee or the one above Eevee? The evolved version of Eevee. You've got similar kind of coloured brownish, orangey brown again, but with black right next to it. So I think there might be some mis-sorting, but we'll see. I'll do my best. Hopefully, I should be able to fill quite a lot of Kingler out. I hope. Um, my dad is home. Okay. Hello, Neve's dad. SS. The blue section seems to be the most challenging section so far for this puzzle. Um, yeah, so far, well, great. I didn't think great too easy. But yeah, I think well this section just feels bigger. Um as well. So Grey had a lot of different coloured Pokemon in, which kind of brought its own challenges with it. Whereas Blue is a bit more, it was a bit easier to sort, I think, Blue than Grey. But I think Blue's quite a big section. See now there, there's no way that's, I don't think that's Kingler at all. I think that belongs in the red section. Already I've found a piece. But as I say, I think there's quite a lot of background colour in these pieces as well. So you can kind of tell as well. I don't think they belong in here either. You see, or even now I'm kind of starting to see that it's maybe just a slightly off shade, and I've not quite got it right. That doesn't look like the right shade of beige for him either. Or do Psyduck. Oh, sorry, Philip. I've already got Kingler out now, but I could do Psyduck afterwards if I've got time. Um, Gonna spend some time with my dad. I'll try and come back and watch, but if not, I can watch what I missed out on. No worries, Eve. Enjoy spending time with your dad. Uh, Sharon. Oh, hi. Hi, Vicky. Just received an email saying I've been gifted a month's membership. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I've been following you for a long time now, all the way from New Zealand. So thanks again. Oh, are you near Donna Louise? Are you from Donna Louise's neck of the woods? Oh, thank you for following me for all that time. That's lovely. Oh, I'm glad you got a membership. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so his eyes are pretty obvious. Big white eyes. And I think his claws and legs are going to be fairly obvious to put together. I'm starting to notice the ones that clearly don't belong with Kingler. Um, so I don't know about that. I don't think that does, but I'm not certain. I don't think that does either. Hopefully I can get him built up quite nicely. As I say, even if some of these pieces don't belong to him, as long as he's as formed as I can get him, then I'm happy. So I think I'm going to try and do these claws there. So that's that goes on the left side. There. Wait. Does that go there? Yes, that goes there. And then, oh, there isn't really much on the right side. It's kind of just a big pincer on the right hand side. So where does that go? I think that goes there. Round about there. And that does that go there? Oh wait. Ah. Wait, maybe that goes there actually. It doesn't take me long to get stuck, does it? Ah, that goes there. Um oh wait, that's the top of his like jaw. Uh no, I'm not so sure that belongs there. All that. Uh, ah, here we go. So that goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. Right. Perfect. And then we've got there. There. Okay. Okay. It's going good. It's going good. That's a bit of his eye there. I might have some missing of him. Never mind. Figure it out. Figure it out. That's some of his claw. You can tell. I don't think that belongs to him. And that looks like a bit of Gyarados. Oh, oh, see, there's some brown on the back of Blastoise. That's a little bit of Blastoise's cannon. So that's ended up in with Kingler. Um, that goes there. It's quite a big black blob in his pincer there. So that's throwing me a bit as well. That doesn't go with this. I found I've got a few fire type Pokemon in here, and I can just I don't know. I don't know if my light was just not as good on um when I was sorting it, but for some reason the colours are standing out to me as being different. If that makes sense. So I think that goes there. I don't think that belongs with this, does it? No, I don't think that does either. Dear. Uh, ah, there, that goes there. Oh, that's one of those spikes on top of his head. It's got little spikes coming out of his head. That one, that goes there. Oh, oh, there's been more chat, more chat. I'm missing it, missing it. Good evening, Vicky and everyone. Hello, Rose. How are you? Debbie. Oh, hi, Debbie. Oh, you just joined recently. Thank you for joining. Hi, all new member here from Australia. Welcome. I was watching in bed. You made me feel guilty about a 6,000 piece Clementoni. So I've relocated downstairs and I'm sorting now. Love your channel, Vicky. I made you feel guilty. How dare you not be working on giant puzzles in every waking moment? I love it. Sharon, I've actually met Donna Louise at the New Zealand Masters Games this year. Oh, I'm not the fastest speed puzzler. Do you know what though? It doesn't matter. I mean, I know a speed puzzling competition. I know that's essentially what it's for, but it's such a fun. Even if you're just gonna do it and have fun, such a fun thing to do. Oh, good, good. I'm glad you met her. She's brill. She's brill. I'm looking forward to seeing her again at next year's Worlds. Obviously I couldn't make it this year, unfortunately, but I missed them. I missed Jeanette and Donna Louise. Where does that go? Where do you wait, there? Ah, yes, that's the top of that claw. This one. So that goes up there somewhere. Um, where do you go? There. You go there. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So these lighter colours where you can see it's like there's light shining off his claws. They're helping me to differentiate a wee bit. That's that can attach to his head now. We've got now he touches a tiny bit of Gyarados there on the left, but then a little bit of Dugong on the right. So there's a tiny little bit of Dugong in there. So that goes over there somewhere. I think they might not belong in here. I'm still going to keep them close though, because it is possible that they do. Um, so that looks like it goes around there somewhere. And then, that's over here. That goes there. Yes, 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 yes. Come on, come on, come on. Where are you? Right, oh, that's one of his wee head spike things. I think. Yeah, there. And there. Coming together. He's coming together. Um, Debbie, what Clementoni are you sorting? Neve, I've decided to stay. Oh, okay. Yeah, good. Glad you're with us. The Venice one that Vicky did ages ago. Oh, Venice Sunset. Love that puzzle. Love that puzzle. I really did as well. Like it's not one I I got asked to do it, so it's not, it was a bit of a sort of surprise for me to do it because I wouldn't really have picked it for myself to do, but I really did love it. I enjoyed it a lot. That puzzle, it was good. Uh oh, that's his eye. Yes, okay, there we go. There we go. Woohoo. Oh, good. So you're still on the sorting stage. There's lots of nice bits to sort that one into though, I think, the Venice Sunset. Um you got like the tablecloths and the water and the gondolas, and there's like quite a lot going on. The bit I found hardest in that puzzle was the pink building on the left-hand side. That was the bit I found the most difficult in that puzzle, but the rest of it was pretty good. It took a wee while, but again, there was a lot going on in the sky, so it was quite good. Um, Thank you. That's a very nice image. I hope you enjoy doing it. How are you getting on? Yeah, doing good. Working on Kingler, Neve. For people in the UK, is anyone taking advantage of the half price sale in Hobbycraft? Ooh, ooh. I didn't even know that there was a half price sale in Hobbycraft, Leslie. So no, I'm not taking advantage of it. I didn't know. Um, have you? What have you been buying? Tell us. No, that's too big. There, that side? No? Yes? Does that go there? Yes, it does. Right. Uh, okay. So there's a bit sticking out. Ah, wait, that goes there. And that goes down. Where? Wait. No, that's over here. Ah, no, that goes there. There we go. This is the bit that goes down here. Somewhere. I think that might go there. So, where are you? Move this over a bit. It's quite wide, Kingler. I haven't been in Hobbycraft for years. No, I don't have one near me. Well, it's a drive to get there, but you can order online. Rachel, just realizing that when the puzzle box said it was over 3 feet, they meant it, and it's not going to fit on the board. Oh no! Oh, excuse me, on the board I chose. Oops. It's a shaped puzzle of a wizard. Over 3 feet. Ooh, it's quite big. Sounds like a cool puzzle. Oh, that's a shame. Can you maybe temporarily attach an extension or something? I don't know. I don't know how you do that. Oh, sorry to hear that, Rachel. That's annoying, eh? Frustrating when that happens. Doesn't quite go how you planned. That looks like it belongs to one of the wee hang on. One of the wee bits that sticks out. The wee prong things on his head. Except I don't know where the other bit is. There we go. Yeah, there. That goes there. And that goes there. So having the blue background is definitely helps. So I should in theory have all of the all of the pieces where there's any blue background. Mm, that goes there. That yes. What about that? Well, that's a bit of Blastoise again, I think. Did I already move? Yeah, I've got another bit of Blastoise's cannon here. It's a slightly different shade of brown, but it's literally the only other bit with is brown. Apart from there's a tiny wee bit of Wartortle and Squirtle shell. Um, but yeah, there's a big. He's got a big brown shell. Blastoise has, so some of that's got mixed up with Kingler. I think that goes there. I just need to try and attach it somehow. Oh, maybe not. Hang on. Ah, yes, there it goes there. Yes. Right, now then, these bits that I thought belonged in the red section might just come into their own here. Now then. No, there's quite a big bit of black there, but it's not in here. So my hunch about those were right. These have got blue background, so they're going to go here somewhere, aren't they? Yes, there we go. So yeah, we've got some more of Dugong here, who's that off-white colour. So there's going to be some definite miss sorts with Dugong. I mean, he might be a good idea to do next. I don't really want to touch that pile because of it potentially, taking a while, and being quite badly mis-sorted. Oh, hang on. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, so there's a very similar coloured Pokemon in the red section to Kingler. Very similar colours. That could be Cannon again. Yeah, it's a bit more of Blastoise's Cannon. So this is the top edge here. You can see there's a straight line forming just at the top. Where does... Ah, there we go. That goes there. That one there. I love it when they start to come together. I don't know about that one. That goes there. Goes there. Some of these pieces might be in the background sections because they're like more blue than they are whatever the colour of the Pokemon is. So probably a few of these gaps will be filled in with that. That I think is Blastoise, maybe. Yeah. Quite dark though, that is. I think it might be Blastoise. And then we've got that one. Okay, this is nice. This is coming together nice now. That one. And I think these might be a different section. So that's not too bad. It's not too bad at all, actually. I don't think, though, that I can attach Kingler yet to Squirtle. So he would go up here above Squirtle, around about there. Something like that. There. It's got a big long line. There we go. Right. So, next. Got time to build some more, haven't we? How about, will I do Psyduck? Philip said I should do Psyduck. Will I give Psyduck a go? Oh, somebody new joined. Going to, I've missed a lot. I've missed a lot. Um, I've missed loads. Just realizing that when the puzzle box said it, oh no, we've read that. How many pieces is it? Ruth, that was Ruth that said that. Leslie bought 5 1,000-piece Ravensburger puzzles today. All brands are on offer. Might have to go back again. Forget Hobbycraft do puzzles. I have to be honest. It's just one of those places I forget about because I don't have one very nearby. It's a bit out of sight, out of mind, if you see what I mean. I'm debating about getting the 1K versions of the Disney Moments puzzle. They're nice. They're nice puzzles. What's making you think that? Just because you just like the images and you want to have fun doing the smaller ones? You got that ginormous puzzle. Well, we both have. Oh, it's so nice though. Um, sorry I'm quiet. I'm in the puzzle zone. Gonna finish this beauty tonight. Oh, that is absolutely fine. Go for it. When you're in the zone, you've got to keep going. I hope you do get it finished. Rachel, going to shuffle it over onto foam board tomorrow. It's only 1,000 pieces, but the pieces are bigger than usual, Ravensburger, and of course not a rectangle, one of my eBay finds. Ooh, this was nice. Right, I can transfer back to here now because I can actually read the rest of it. It had gone off screen, so I couldn't see it. Found a lot of great deals for puzzles on eBay. Yeah, it's a bit hit and miss eBay, isn't it? Sometimes you really do find amazing deals, and then other times, people trying to fleece you. Sounds very interesting, Rachel. Yeah, it does. I wonder if it's because if it's a shaped puzzle though, that does kind of change the kind of pieces, doesn't it? I would imagine that's maybe why they're big. Do you think? Um, at least you've got a way around it. My cat is running around like crazy. Oh, I think Grace is asleep at the minute, thankfully. He's not getting all scratchy at the door. Evening, just back from work. Hello, Richard. How are you? Um, it's called Spellbound by FX Schmid. It's quite common second hand. Oh, FX Schmid. Yeah, I've got 2 shaped puzzles by them. I've got one with like an eagle on it, and I got it from a charity shop. It's like 500 pieces, and then I've got another one that Sam gifted to me. It's the fire dragon. I'm just moving this, Richard, so you can see what I've done so far. It's the blue section here. I'll put this next to it for comparison for you. There, I've done these ones down the middle. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to those. I quite like shaped puzzles. Uh, I will look it up after the live. Thank you, Rachel. So many puzzles, so little time. Yeah. Well, that's definitely the case for you, isn't it, Matt? So many large piece count puzzles, so little time as well. I know. If only we could just do it all day, every day. Okay, right. So, where was it? Oh, wait a minute. Ha, almost missed that one. Um, where was I? Right. So I think I'm going to do what Philip suggested and have a go at Psyduck and hope, upon hope, that I have most of his pieces. I think maybe Psyduck and the Edge might be a good way to go. Just kind of frame it in a bit because I've reached the edge with Kingler now, the top edge at least. Um, Blastoise and Gyarados are on the left, so it'd be a good way to kind of fill in that gap between these ones and the edge. But we'll do Psyduck first. I've only got one pile left in here now, so this is all Blastoise pieces in here. Oh, some dust. Some dust flew up on me. um, oh, nice, lots of progress. Yeah, it's going well. Well, I'm pleased considering I only started this tonight. It's going quite well. Tea Time Bill's Psyduck, then maybe Edges. Yeah, yeah, my thoughts exactly. My thoughts exactly. Just thinking it would be nice to have the individual 1K puzzles of the big one. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It definitely would. I like having smaller versions of big puzzles actually, come to think of it. I like that I've got the 1000 piece version of the 13K Disney Orchestra. And I'm actually on the lookout for there's a 3000 piece version of Wildlife. Um and it's hard to find, but I would love to have that as well. Just like the little mini me version of the giant puzzles. That would be brilliant. Or Disney Memories, Philip. Yeah, that's the one. Puzzle Dust, The Joy of Ravensburger. I know. I definitely I breathed in and I tasted dust at the back of my throat, so it made me cough. Even though I've gone through these pieces several times, still loads of dust. Okay, so Psyduck um is this very kind of medium sort of yellow colour. There isn't much to him really, apart from his big beak and his eyes. There's a little bit of Vaporeon there, so you can see. I'm thinking going around the edge of him might be the way forward here. So if I find bits with blue background and then just fill in any gaps, I am certain I do have some mist sorts in here. That's his beak. His beak's kind of a lighter yellow colour. That's his eyes. So I'm gonna just try and separate some bits out first. Ah, see there, look. Already attaching him to Vaporeon there. I don't know if I've got. Oh, who's that? Oh, that's the bottom of Dugong. Right, so that's okay. That's fine. Uh, he's got a big beak, hasn't he? Yeah, he's got quite a big beak. Hopefully, I've got most of his beak. Psyduck's a funny one. I think if I could be a Pokemon, I definitely wouldn't be Psyduck. Suffers from headaches, doesn't he? Is that right? Have I got that right? Oh, that's a tiny. He's got little. He's got like three little hairs on the top of his head as well, which I find quite odd. So that's one of his little hairs. I mean, so he's obviously a water type, but he's got some psychic powers, hasn't he, Psyduck? Um, yes, they are dusty. Yeah, very, very, very. Hi Ella, how are you? Talking about wildlife, the 33.6K1 is currently available on Rare Puzzles. Oh, is it? It's not, I don't, for the size of puzzle it is, I don't think it's that expensive. Uh, I think I got it for about 300 on Amazon. That was including postage. But I did get a little bit of that back because it arrived quite battered. Um, but yeah, Rare Puzzles is good. I like Rare Puzzles. It's okay, Ruth. Memories is the other 40K puzzle. um, yeah. I'm actually well. I'm waiting to hear back from the guy who runs Rare Puzzles actually, because I'm in talks with him about a hay puzzle that I'm interested in. Um, but I've not heard back from him. I don't know if he's forgotten. I might have to email him again. But he's really good, that chap. Jorge, his name is. You can see a little bit of the edge of the section as well with Psyduck, and a little bit of the red section peeking in on the right hand side of him. That's a tiny bit of the grey section. Oh, there's an eye. I think that must be his right eye. And, there, that goes there. That goes there. Poor Psyduck, he's always so stressed out. Yeah, I know. I was reading about him because I go online. I love hay puzzles. Yeah, me too. Hay puzzles are brill. I'm after an 8,000 piece hay puzzle. Um, and I was talking to him about it, Jorge, and he said that he thought he had one, and he was going to go away and find out, but then I never heard back from him. So I don't know if he's not got one, or if he's just forgotten. Um, but I'll look into it a wee bit more. My copy of Juicy Feast came today. Uh, might time myself tomorrow, even though I have a sore wrist. And it has stopped me buying more puzzles. Puzzle with a sore wrist. Guston, hey, has this really nice puzzle I've been building for a long time. It's called New York. Is that 8,000 pieces? Is it Ryber, Guston? That's the one I'm after. So I'm after the 8,000 piece New York puzzle by Ryber. And it's yeah, it's I've seen it on eBay, but it's like it's a ridiculous amount of money on eBay. Um, but I think I might hopefully be able to get one from Jorge, but I'm not sure. Is that the one you mean? So Leslie, yes, Juicy Feast. I did my copy of it for the first time yesterday. So I've done one speed run on it, and it was harder than I thought, but I was a bit thrown by the pieces. They were quite um well, they were big. They were really big, the pieces. And the shapes were standard shapes, but they were sort of funky shapes. And just I'm used to speed puzzling Ravensburgers all the time. So it quite threw me off. But I think the second and third go and things, I'll be a bit more wise to that, and it'll go faster. But yeah, it definitely threw me, that one did. But good luck with it. It's a lovely puzzle. Like it's really gorgeous when it's together. Good luck, Leslie. I was a bit disappointed in my first time, but have managed to bring it down a bit on attempt three. Yeah, I was a wee bit disappointed with my first time as well. But I'll reveal that in a bit because I'm going to put it in a video. I need to do it a few more times, but I want to speed puzzle some other um puzzles I've got as well and do like a wee speed puzzle video soon. Another outrageous pricing from eBay. Yeah, there was one the hay puzzle I'm looking for. I was looking. I was looking for it, and it had it was on there for something like €2,000 or something silly, like really, really crazy expensive prices. I just don't know how they justify that. I mean, you don't. It is hard to find, but yeah, I couldn't really, couldn't quite believe it. Right, I have definitely got some pieces missing from Psyduck. His beak is quite empty here. Uh, this is where his beak should be. Have I got all the pieces? Yeah, yeah, I have. Um, oh wait, there's his hand. Um, mm, eh. So we've got that, yeah. So there's the bottom of the section. There's the bottom of the section. So there we go. Hmm. I feel like I want the background pieces out. Is it? He's not very big, is he? And most of him's beak. I've got loads of pieces here. I definitely think there's been missorts here. There we go. There's one bit of him. Uh, right, yeah. There's been some missorting going on here. No, no. Wait, no. Oh, come on, you're gonna be in here somewhere. No. Yes. There we go. That's that one. That's not it. I mean, there's some very similar coloured Pokemon here, especially among the yellow ones. Um, no. No? No. Oh, that's frustrating. Where are you? Oh, that goes there. Um, no. Oh, don't tell me I don't have that bit. Oh, I don't think I do. Oh well. Right, okay. Well, he's mostly done apart from his beak. His beak's pretty empty, unfortunately. So, yeah, so I'm gonna have to do some hunting on that one. What about that? Might have that piece. Might I? Uh, no. I don't think I have. Wait. I do. Yes, there we go. So that, I don't seem to have that one. So these must all be the pink section, maybe? And I'm not sure where these beak pieces are. I'll need to find those, perhaps on the next sort, hopefully. There's been quite a lot of missorting here, as you can see. There's also one of Berlin from the same artist that also goes for outrageous prices. Yeah, I've seen the Berlin one, and I'm not as fussed about the Berlin one. I mean, it'd be cool to have it, but I really would like the New York one. Um, thanks, Richard. I'll put my time on UKJPA. Yeah, I need to submit mine. I haven't submitted mine yet. Vicky, how many puzzles do you have on your wish list? Oh, oh gosh. I don't know that I could put a number on that. So the main puzzle I'm after is the Star Wars puzzle, Galactic Time Travel, the 18,000. That's the big one on the wish list. Then there's the Ryber, the Hay puzzle. I would love the 3,000 piece wildlife puzzle. So that's three. But then like other ones that I would like to get eventually are all the Lost Places puzzles. I was thinking I would collect those. And what else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, I'm missing a abandoned puzzle, Lost Empire. I would love to find that, but that again, that's hard to find. Um, my goodness. And they keep bringing new ones out that are just lovely, and so the wish list is kind of never ending. I'm not sure. I was looking at the Lost Places puzzles. I think there's maybe about seven of them. Um, so what's that? Maybe about 15 or something on my wish list, but it's probably more or will be soon. How many's on yours? How many's on yours, Leslie? Most of those yellow pieces will probably be from the pink section. Yeah, I know there's a lot of yellow ones. It is done! Yay! Congratulations! My neck and shoulders are killing me, but it was worth it. Such a beautiful puzzle. Oh, good. Brilliant. Yeah, rest the neck, definitely. Oh dear. Right. Okay. So, um, dugong is quite big. Like you've got a little bit at the bottom of dugong here, and then a little bit at the top of him here. So I'm not going to touch dugong yet, but it would be good to fill this bit in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tackle the edge because I think what time are we on now? We're on, yeah, it's almost 11. So I'm going to tackle the edge and then possibly a little bit of the background, but I won't do any new Pokemon at this point because we're really moving into big Pokemon now. We've got Dugong and then the two big biggies here on the left. So yeah, I'm gonna do the edge, and I don't think I'm gonna need the poster for that. So I'll move these back across to the middle. And I hope if I do manage to get a little bit of the background pieces in, hopefully I can sort of get this all attached to each other. But we'll see. We'll see how much time I have. Oh, what's that doing there? I don't know how that got in there. That looks like a bit of the grey section. So now not all of the edge of this section is blue, but I already had the edges separated like from the start. So whenever I'm looking for edges, I don't have many pieces to go through, so I can kind of I'm hopeful that I'll have all the edges. There's a few brown bits where Kingler is, and then on the left side, that's almost all Gyarados. Um, so that's slightly different colours on the edge there, but again, I'm hopeful that I've got them all. Um, Same here. I'm currently collecting lost places. Have four so far. Also missing some abandoned ones. I like too many like you. I think that's just all puzzlers, isn't it? I think the background after is a good idea. Yeah, it just fills in a few of these wee gappy bits and just kind of molds it together a bit, I think. I mean, Dugong will obviously do that, and Blastoise and Gyarados, but they're big. They're quite big. So we'll give that a go. We'll give that a go. See, we've got a little bit of Kingler there already. Um, I don't know what that is. Ah, that's a bit of the red section peeking through there. There's Kingler again. So it's quite easy just putting this guy in. So it's starting to get. We've got some of Blastoise on here as well. I think they're the Blastoise pieces. And then these ones are the Gyarados. There's a difference in the blue, the shades of blue. In fact, I'm gonna move this over just a wee bit more. Ah. On Gyarados and on Blastoise. So it should. I should have them sorted fairly well, I hope. There we go. Yeah, I don't think that's right. I think that's a missort. See, that's something else I would have done if I was building this whole. What on earth is that doing in there? Just pick up two at once. There's a pink bit in there. If I'd have done this like as a video rather than as a live stream, I think I would have, I would have done the edge first as well. That would have been a pretty obvious thing to put together. But because I'm literally doing it in the sections, I don't really need to worry about the edges too much. Just do them as I go, which I don't mind. I don't mind doing edges last or whatever. Right. Yeah, that's definitely Gyarados. And a little bit of Blastoise there. Yes. There we go. That's oh, that's Gyarados. Right, okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've got these the wrong way around. Have I? Oh, I think I've got that bit in wrong. That obviously goes at the bottom. There's a little bit of the separating white bit there. Uh, about that. Does that go there? Yes. Ah, okay. Yeah, I had a bit in wrong there. And that goes a bit further down. What is that? Oh, wait, that's his foot. There's a tiny bit off the. That's why I'm getting confused. So the blue section fits mostly on the folded part, but there's a tiny bit there that's on the bit underneath. And I'm looking for where that is, and I can't see it, and it's because it's on the other side. It was bound to throw me eventually. Right. So, where was I? That belongs to Kingler. And so does that. I think I might have a Kingler bit missing from this sort. So I'll need to find that at some point, but that's okay. Because as I say, I've already got the edges separated, so I should be able to fairly easily find it. Should be fine. Right, so that's the bottom of the blue edge on this side. So now, I'll do the top. No. Okay, so that, that, and that will go there. Ooh. So stretching the limits of my foam board. I wonder if it'll fit. I hope it fits. Um, okay. All right. We'll figure it out. Figure it out. There we go. That goes there. And then I've not got this far enough along, but that's fine. I'm not going to be working on these Pokemon today anyway. Oh, that goes there. It's there. Is there? No. Ah, that goes there. Wait, so then does that go there? Yes. Oh, it just fits, just. You can't quite see it on the camera. Hang on. I'll zoom out a wee bit for you. You can just see the edge of of my board. But look, that's the bottom edge of the board right there. And that's the top edge just at the end of my finger. You can't see it, it's just a little bit off. So it only just fits on this board. I'm just gonna zoom in a wee bit so you can't see the edges. But yeah, there we go. So the edge fits. It just only just. Only just. Hmm. So okay, you can't see it now. 2 seconds. Um, so I'm just moving along the top now. That goes there, and that goes there. And then that would attach to there. So I'll move this along a wee bit. That's great. That's red. That's yellow. That's something else. What's that? So I'm just moving this along a wee bit. There we go. There. All right. There. So I'm not going to put that on because it'll come off the side and you wouldn't be able to see the top. But you get the idea. That's the edge, and there's just one bit missing there from Kingler, which is kind of brown. So, and then you've got some pieces of dugong there. I'm pretty sure these pieces go in here somewhere. I'm just not quite sure yet where. And um, but I think I'll figure it out somehow at some point. But I think a good next step would be to do some of the background pieces, even it because I've too many of those. So even if it's just attaching some of these ones, I think that's Porygon. That's a good start, isn't it? Um, attaching some just with little bits of the Pokemon I've actually done, and then it just fills it out that little bit. Uh, be that. Hmm, okay, sorry. Oh, I got sidetracked there. 1 second. Right. I've got. See now that's a wee bit of Kingler there. Oh, Thank you, everyone. Ella, it's Lawrence King's Alice's Wonderland artist Brett Ryder. I don't know that one, but Yvonne, congratulations. Oh, I'm glad you got it done. That's a bit of dugong, that one. And I think that one is too. Let's see if I can get some really obvious ones in. Even if I don't get them all in, there's a little bit of Kingler. That looks like it might be a wee bit of Kingler too. Not sure. Tiny little bit of white. Wait. Ah, there it is. It's not Kingler, it was a little bit of Vaporeon. That is, there we go, that goes there. That is a bit of Gyarados. We've got quite a bit of red, so you can see the edges of um this section. I don't know if that's right, actually. See the edges of this section, so can maybe get some of those bits together. That is, who's that? It might be a bit of Blastoise. That's a little bit of the edge anyway. Red section there, and you can just see a little tiny bit of Charizard. Look at there. No. No. No, not quite. Ah, another bit of Kingler there. He's looking quite good. I stopped doing the edge first years ago because I always knocked it off the table while puzzling. Today I'm really bad in doing edges. Yeah, well, I normally do them first because it just gets rid of a load of pieces, if you see what I mean. Um, if I'm doing large piece counts, but if they are not obvious at all, then I leave them. I just leave them until later. There's a bit of what's his name? War Turtle. Um, like with Disney Museum, it was completely pointless doing the edges first for that. I just couldn't. I was putting them in wrong and all sorts. So now then, hang on. Where do you go? Might be a bit of Blastoise. It would be good to join Squirtle to Kingler if I can. Yay, that's that bit attached. I would be glad to be able to join those two. There. Oh, ha, there we go. That bit goes there. And they go there. Um, oh, I think that's canon again. That's Blastoise's canon again. There we go. And then there'll be a gap there where Dugong is, and then it kind of picks up again here. There, that goes there. Hmm. He's here. Ah, there. See, there's Dugong. Ah, that goes there. Does it? No, it doesn't. Darn it. Thought it did. It doesn't. Okay. What is that? Oh, that says, okay, yes. Just holds together a bit more easily if you can just fit bits in these wee gaps. I don't know where that goes. Well, it might be a little bit of Pidgeot in the section underneath. Tiny wee bit of blue in that piece. It's mostly red. Ah, wait. Is that Squirtle? Yes, it is. It's there. Right, come on. Come on, I've got to have some of this guy. Surely. Unless I've missorted them. I was really hoping to get this attached to this using a background piece, but I can't find one. It could well be that it's been sorted into Blastoise, maybe, or possibly Gyarados, because this bright blue is quite similar to Gyarados. So I don't think I can. Now I'm looking at it. Maybe if I can find that piece. Let's see. Hang on. There's a wee bit of a gradient to these. Some bits are quite light, like up here. Like, oh dear. Ah! Oh no! I'm knocking it all over. No. Where did that go? Oh, there. And there. Right. Yeah, so it's quite light up here. I actually found a piece. There we go, there. We've sort of got a bit of sort of a medium blue here. Let's see if I can find that bit. We need to look at the shape of the prong. Yeah, it goes there, but it still doesn't attach. Ah. Again, though, this beige colour, that could well be in the Blastoise pile, because it's a similar colour to his front. Um, what about that? Tiny bit of... Oh, wait. No. Oh, no, that goes there. Oh, this is so typical. Right, there's a tiny weeny bit there. Right, it should be in here. If it's going to be anywhere, it's got to be in here. Stop it. Getting all shifted about. Oh, let me see if I can find it. I'm determined. I'm determined to find it. There's a little tiny bit of Kingler on the tip of one of the pieces. One of the blue pieces. I can't see it. Ah, that's frustrating me. No, I can't see it. Wait, no. I think that might belong to him. Yeah, that's him. Blooming heck. Oh. Oh well, I might have to give that one up as a bad job. Um, but I know it sits roughly like that anyway. So I think I'm gonna have to just leave that now. Because I mean, I don't know if I'll get any of these other pieces in. Hang on, let's try and see if I can fill some more gaps. I'm gonna have to try and use the gradient because there's no real um apart from if there's a wee bit of a Pokemon on it, there's nothing really to define where it goes, or easily define where it goes. I'm not even sure that's background. What about that? There, that goes there. Um, that goes there. No, it goes there. Looks like we're touching on Gyarados here. That looks like a little bit of, yeah, that's a bit of Dugong. What a funny name, Dugong. I wonder if I can get any bits there. No, I don't seem to have that many of the edge, like of the dividing edge. I think this goes down here somewhere. This looks like it might be War Turtle down here. I'm frustrated about that. I wish I could find that piece. Oh, that's a bit of the edge. Okay. Let's see, these are all kind of a medium blue. So they're gonna go in the middle. That goes there. Maybe I can attach here. Maybe. No. Ah. Oh. Oh. I've got hope again. Wait. Now then, wait a minute. Have I got that bit? Yes! No, wait, no! Is that gonna... I can't tell. Yeah, it does! Yay! Oh, I did it! Triumph! Oh gosh! Right, I managed to attach him to the Kingler section. That little bit there. I wasn't sure at first that it fit, but it does. It does. I think I might have just hammered it in, even if it did, it wasn't the right piece. Oh dear. Right. That was funny. That I don't. I think I might not have that piece, but at least I've got one that attaches it. That's good. I'm pleased about that. Pleased about that. There, that goes there. So another bent prong there. There's some bent prongs in this puzzle. Okay, that bit's coming together quite well. No. So we're getting there. We're getting there, but I don't think I'm going to get all these background pieces in before we finish up. I think I might have to put these back and then work on other Pokemon, and then I'll fill in the gaps. Um, but yeah, I'm pleased with that. I think that's come together quite nice. Is everyone on the edge of the seats like me? Sorry, Ruth. I really was trying to get that attached. Yay! Celebrations. Made a few typo mistakes, sorry. Oh no, prof. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Oh dear, right, yes. I made myself laugh. Um, yeah, okay, so I actually have, so apart from this piece, which is one of Poliwag's eyes, and this little bit here, which is a little bit of War Turtle, everything is attached. So going up from War Turtle, Psyduck, you got Vaporeon, Poliwag, Squirtle. It was taking me ages to try and figure out how to attach Squirtle to Kingler, but I managed to do it. I think these pieces might be in um one of the bigger piles, these gap pieces here. So that'll get filled out. That'll get filled out. But yeah, it's really the three big Pokemon that are left now on this section. But I'm pleased with that. I think that's come together quite nicely. And I'm certain that I'll find I mean I'm not gonna do another sort yet. I was gonna do the brown section next. But certainly when I sort through the brown section, I think I will find uh pieces missing from this section, so it'll be fine. It'll fill out just like the grey one. I've found quite a few pieces from Porygon in the grey section. I'm just wondering now actually which box to use. I think I'm gonna put them in there. That's Blastoise. But I've still got Gyarados and Dugong in here, so I think I'll decant everything into the one box because I'm not going to need two boxes. So I'll move those to one side. But yeah, they're the only three piles I have left. Gyarados, who's up here, Blastoise, who's down here, and then Dugong, who's here. And I've got actually quite a few of his pieces are here out. They were in the Vaporeon pile, so I'm hopeful that Dugong won't be too problematic to put together. He'll probably be what I go after first. In the next one. And then yeah, and then I'll go for probably Gyarados because the thing about Gyarados is I like the way the blue on him is like nice bright blue. So his pieces are kind of obvious in a way, and then you've got his big mouth, which is already partially together as well, and these big spikes on his head. So I think he's going to be a logical next one after Dugong, and then we'll deal with Blastoise last, and then just fill in the gaps. But yeah, hopefully I'll find some missing ones when I do a resort looking for the. Oh, hi, Sue! Oh, thank you for joining. Thank you. Um, so yeah, hopefully I'll find some of these gappy bits like in Kingler and Psyduck and that when I do the sort for the brown section. Because the brown's what I'm going to do after the blue. And then after that, who knows? Who knows? Let's have a look at the whole thing. Um, I've kind of just been doing the left side. Then I'll do this after that. I think after that it would make sense to do yellow. Because, see, like, he's really obvious in the yellow. And also this one. They really stand out. The pieces that go with this electro one here. Um, what's everybody saying? Definitely good start to this section. Yeah, it's been going well, Javier. I miss doing this puzzle so much. I wish they would do a version of Johto Pokemon. Oh, right. Hi, Vicky. Nice progress. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. It's coming along really nicely. But yeah, I think the order of things after blue is going to be brown, and then maybe this one. And yeah, so as I was saying, there's a few obvious Pokemon in here. I really think these ones with the nuts and bolts stands out. And then this big guy here in the top corner, he stands out. There's a lot of background that you can actually see in this section as well. That stands out. So I don't think yellow's going to be too bad, but I'm going to do brown after blue. Mostly because again, I mean there is a yellow Pokemon in this section, but at least it's not full of yellow Pokemon. So I'm hopeful that like you see there's a purple one there. I don't think there's any quite like that one, really, in any other section. So I just feel like that's going to be more obvious to sort, personally. But yeah, we'll just take it as it comes, see how we go. Oh, thank you, SS. Oh, so generous. Thank you. So yeah, I think we better leave it there. I really hope you've enjoyed that. Um, and And I'm not sure when the next time will be. I'll try and do them a bit more often because it's a bigger puzzle. I think there needs to be a few more um live streams on this one kind of more often. So maybe I'll see what my kids say. I sort of managed to bribe them a bit with a cinema trip tonight. So it's been fine tonight, but we'll see. I'll see if I can maybe do one next week. And try and finish off the water section. I think because I'm about maybe just under halfway through, so I don't think I need to do any behind the scenes stuff, off the camera stuff at this stage. Like if I do the next one and I mostly finish it, and then I could just finish it off maybe off the camera then. But yeah, just for now, I think we'll keep going with this next time. So, tea time builds. Thank you. That was fun. You're welcome. Good night, guys. Good night, tea time builds. You had a great time. Oh, good. I'm glad, Ruth. Have a great weekend, you too. Thank you, Sam. Thank you all. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really glad you've enjoyed it. Thanks to everyone who gave super thanks. I really appreciate that, and everyone who's joined as well. And yeah, it's been brilliant. And if you've been watching along and not in the chat, that's fine too. Thank you so much for joining, and please do comment. If we've talked about anything that you're interested in, leave a comment. Actually, I'll just explain this because a few people have said to me that they've not figured out how to either chat or comment. So with videos where there's a live chat element to it, you can either comment or you can chat, but like you can't have, I don't think you can have both on the screen at the same time, if that makes sense. So what you do is under the video, um, it'll say, uh, catch see what people said when it was live, and you can click on that and like swipe, and it will come up with the live chat. And if you want to comment in underneath, you can swipe so that it's on the comments, but it's like a swipe underneath the video. It's I don't know, I struggle to explain it, but basically you can do one or the other, and then obviously once the live's over, the live chat just it becomes a replay then, so then it's just commenting. But you can't sort of have both on the screen at the same time. You have to flick between the two. So if you're struggling to actually figure out how to comment on these videos, that's how you do it. You have to sort of swipe. But yeah, I would encourage you to leave a comment if we've chatted about anything that you've not been able to sort of ask about in the live chat. Then yeah, and I'll reply to you when I can. So I'll say bye at that. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, I'll see you tomorrow, actually. Sorry, just before I go. Remember, premiere tomorrow on the Battle of the YouTube Puzzlers Puzzle Along on the Harry Potter puzzles. Just very quickly thought I'd get that in there. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.